This tutorial is about using the database Thesaurus. I have a hard time saying that word, so forgive me. Whenever I say databases in this class, I'm referring to the College of Charleston's subscription databases. In the main College of Charleston page, it's this tab right here in the center box called Databases. There are so many databases. We spend thousands of dollars on them to support the majors and minors here at the college. There are all sorts of topics. It's hard to know which ones to use that would be best for your topic. You have the research guides here to show you which is best for the majors and minors, and sometimes your courses too. The librarians will suggest the best databases for your research, or you could ask them at the information desk. But what I really like to do is to use the thesaurus. The reason I use the thesaurus when I'm doing a search is because of that natural language versus controlled language problem that you have. Like Google understands natural language. You can type in anything and it'll find it. The library databases are a controlled vocabulary. It's hard to it's sometimes hard to build your research if you're not familiar with the terms. So lots of different databases. I know all these databases don't have a thesaurus, but the EBSCO products do. Academic Search Complete is a good one to show you. Clicking on Academic Search Complete, the thesaurus is actually called subject terms here. We could, I'll go ahead and start with that, and then I'll show you another EBSCO product and what that looks like. I go down right here to kind of the center, and I usually use the radio button term contains because I'm not sure if the term is beginning. I'll just show you let's do vampires and see what the database calls vampires. Okay, there's lots of different subcategories here. Whenever you see a box over here on the right, it means it's a major topic. So lesbian vampires is a major concept. So it's just vampires and vampires on television. So lots here. If I just click on the generic vampires, then I have some broader terms and narrower terms. If I click on those, then I can build my search using the thesaurus. I'm going to add to my search using the Boolean or, which is the default. I could choose to use the word and that would explode my search, have thousands of results. So if I say the Boolean word or, I'm treating these terms as kind of synonyms, or I don't care if I find one of the terms or two of the terms. I'm going to connect that with my other major concept with the Boolean term and. Say I want literature, or I could do film. Go search. I have 140. If I wanted to restrict that to peer review, I could do that right here. I could also update to just like the last 10 years, and that might help me a little bit more. So that's using the thesaurus in the database. I'm going to show you another one, kind of using the same. Let me repeat what I'm doing right here. With the EBSCO product, whenever you see this blue EBSCO host, it's a vendor for many different databases. When I go to choose databases, I can now uncheck the multidisciplinary academic search complete, and I can instead select another database. Say I'm a psychology major. I'd maybe want to look at Psycinfo and psych articles. I could look at psychology and behavioral sciences collection. I could look at all of those and say, okay, so now I'm looking at 3 other databases. And if I can, let's see, get rid of my search. Now I have a couple of thesaurus choices. I've got subjects in the psychology and behavioral sciences collection, and I've got a Psycinfo Thesaurus. So I've got 2 choices. Choosing the Psycinfo Thesaurus, again, term contains, and I'm just going to do vampires again, see how different it is. Ooh, we couldn't find it. How about we do vampire? No, isn't that interesting? It doesn't even recognize the term. So that is kind of an example of why in a controlled vocabulary world of the databases, if you're just putting in vampire into your search and you get no results, that might mean that this isn't the right database for that type of research. And it explains why you don't get a result when you just enter the first word that comes to mind. So use your thesaurus to help you with your search, and use the language that the database recognizes best.